Hello and welcome back to Pandemic Playground with Dave. We are back with Ship Evolution again, and the title may change after this one, but let's get started. Alright, so after being totally annihilated by the Factorum warship, we no longer have our Ship Evolution anymore. So, there's a few things we could do here. Well, I guess that would be the end of Ship Evolution in this case. We no longer have the Imperial Red Stingray ship. I mean, we could blueprint it and bring it back up, but I'm not going to because I don't think we have all the necessary parts too, such as thruster caboons and everything like that. But we do have funds, and the funds we can use to purchase a ship. It's unfortunate we lost a lot of stuff within the ship itself, but we are gonna have to do a little bit of revenge here. But also at the same time, I kind of want to, well, I was going to in the very beginning, take the ship and whatever this is here and bring it to the shipyard, which is the asteroid station that we built. So I think more or less if we establish ourselves with a jump drive with all this attached, we can bring it to that asteroid station and go from there. But the only problem there is that the asteroid station, not sure if it even has a similar economy base or not, but we can always find one nearby, hopefully find one nearby and establish something from there. Okay, so we did do a few things off camera, and a mining carriage did show up at the same time, so that helped out a lot. But whatever this ship was, as you see here, it has a circular bit. That was the front of the ship. I repurposed it right here, which this is on the back end of this solar panels and everything like that. I took it apart, slapped on some ion thrusters, put on a whole bunch of glass right over here, and made it into a bit of a transport ship. And it is looking pretty decent in this case. It's got turrets and everything like that too, interior turrets to help us out in battle if we ever get into a battle. But it's a very simple ship with minimal parts and everything like that. You have a bit of a vent here that's useless. Gyroscopes here. 2 small cargo containers, air vent, and it's airtight as well. And a nice roomy spot that you can see almost everything in here. So a nice little ship that we can use for transport. And we are going to use it to travel to another station. Right over there. Because I think that they sell ships over there in that direction. The DVCS beacon. So we can purchase our ship. I think we need about 140 though. So we are still missing a little bit of mats. But we'll get there relatively soon. I did still have this ship, which was our grinding welding ship, which got a little damaged right over here by this carriage. So this carriage did actually maneuver a little bit around the shield and shoot us up a bit, which was really annoying. But the UDMN does not like us at all, so we're 100% rivals in this case, or enemies. So there's no way of recovering that faction reputation, I guess. But it was a bit of a rough battle with it because all turrets were here. And it flew behind the shield this way, while turrets were trying to shoot it and waste a little bit of ammo. I had to turn them off. And then it snuck around back over here. And it started shooting us in this direction and it targeted this ship for the most case. But we did have the turrets turned on with the action artillery right here. We did have the turrets turned on. This one had turrets too to take out the weapons, and it worked out okay. We got minimal damage from all this, but not too bad. So other than that, we build up the station a little bit more as well. We put in more cargo containers. We put in a assembler with 3-speed mods. And also a refinery with yield mods. Because we still had enough parts to do all that, fortunately. And there's a hydrogen engine here to help us take what's in this tank and purchasing our hydrogen from the station and charge up some of these batteries. So that's why this one is fully charged and still recharging. And this one is kind of like not completely charged just yet. But there is batteries on this thing too that we need to discharge, so then some of these batteries can be fully operational. But yeah, we do need to get rid of this ship here eventually. I did get rid of everything that was in here, which did have like uranium and everything like that. So that was useful. And it looks like we only got 2 uranium now, so not a lot. And where is that reactor coming from? It's the kind of guess here. Is it part of the station? Did I put a reactor here? No. The small reactor's on... Is it on this ship? It could be on this ship, right? Is it? Oh, it is. Okay. There's a small reactor on this ship, so that's where the uranium went onto, which is good. It's not too bad. Where did I even put the reactor? I have no idea. But it is killing the uranium really, really fast. But anyways, let me take over. Well, I guess we scrap the ion thrusters first, but we need to take over the batteries here. Okay. And of course we need a discharge, so then all the other batteries can be charged up either from auto or recharge. So that's one section of batteries. Another one would be right over here. And we'll just discharge these here. And that should be it, right? It's just 4 batteries. And the rest is just basically junk that we can utilize. And put away. So ion thrusters. We can get the thruster components out of it, which is great. There is a refinery here as well, which we don't necessarily need. Don't know if this is gonna disconnect anything, but it might. Let's see. Okay, some of these are not connected. Did I mess up that connection? That's connected through here into here. And yeah, there's a separation of connection point there. Looks like we lost a conveyor tube right over here for some reason. We'll fix that. All right, now we should be able to move everything along. All right, cool. So the rest is basically ion thrusters and everything like that. So I kind of want to let the batteries charge up, but we need this to charge up as quickly as possible so we can utilize it to grind down this ship, because I don't really care to do this by hand. Another problem is that ISTC doesn't like us either, and it's more than likely going to come after us, I guess. I hope not, but it may be the case. All right, we stripped it as much as we can, so there's no remnants of it being the enemy ship. I believe I got everything. I could be wrong though, but looks like there's some lockers, maybe, that are not ours yet. So let's just take care of that. Is there anything even in here? Nope. Nope. That's very unfortunate. All right, so everything else should move in there fine. Yeah, we should be okay there. So we stripped out all the ion thrusters and antennas and whatever case we can. Get rid of that so it doesn't kill our batteries, which only one measly light. It shouldn't kill a lot of batteries, really. But yeah, we will have to scrap the rest of that. But it's going to take some time to recharge. But we can head over to that station to see what's there. It looks like there's a private sale there, too. So that'd be interesting to kind of take over, if anything. If it ever gets out of the bubble. And I really do wish I turned this into a big old ship beforehand. I mean, it's still somewhat of a station currently, but we are going to take it with us. So let's see about making one last bit of credits here, space credits here. Yeah, we should probably put another tank to get a little bit more hydrogen, because we could buy more. We can fill up our tanks faster than we could buy in this case, which is a good thing. We got some displays. We don't need that in terms of acquisition. So not much there, unfortunately. Okay, let's head over to the other station. Is there anything we could grab from our station to potentially sell into the other station at all? Is what we got to think about. And I'm also glad we moved all our bottles into the station here too. So we lost a good chunk of stuff, like thruster components, because we had like, I think we had 3K worth, and we put it in the ship. We had 1,000 of each thing, basically, of the basics. Not all the, nothing crazy like medical components and everything like that, but we did lose a lot of stuff in that case. But as you see here, we still got a good chunk of stuff. So we can still survive with no problem. It's just going to take some time to rebuild everything, if anything. Okay, so trying to put everything in, not necessarily all in one basket, but somewhat close. Wow, we have 102K worth of steel plate. Yeah, we are more than fine when it comes to surviving with mats. Yeah, we don't have enough space for steel plates. Okay, so we have a ton. Is there any way we can move some stuff over and sell it? Doesn't seem like we could do too much. We don't have a lot of gold and superconductors, do we? Because we do need to make a jump drive. Well, actually, no. If we're buying a ship, we should be fine. But at the very moment, we don't have any funding for that, do we? So, I don't know what we could sell at that station, though. So, or at least do contracts wise. We can always jump back and forth. And when I say jump, I mean fly, because we don't even have a jump drive. Should we create a jump drive? A jump drive is going to cost us 1,000 superconductors, which I don't think we have 1,000 superconductors. I don't know. And let me unlock really quick. And here is our little tiny transport ship, which is oversized for what it needs to be. When did I take damage over there? Seriously, when did that happen? I don't recall getting shot or anything, so that's a bit odd. Yeah. Anyways, quick little ship. It's actually got it has oxygen tank right over here, but not a lot of oxygen in it, because I kind of transferred it into this one here, part of our station ship like thing. I don't even know what that is. But let's take this ship here. This thing even have a name? It probably doesn't. No, it doesn't, because it was part of the grid. So there's that. And this thing flies pretty well, as you see here. I did have to reduce the, what's it may call it though, the gyroscope to like 20%, because it's such a small ship that the gyroscope at 100% is way too fast in terms of like maneuvering it. Okay, so one other thing we need to take care of is the thrusters. So this is thrusters, this one backwards. So this is the ship gas and ship brake. which technically only has one brake. In this case here, but always good to do toggle on off for brakes, toggle on off for acceleration or gas, and then we can easy fly that way in this case. Okay, so that ship is parked there. I hope it's parked in the bubble because we're gonna get shot if we are not gonna be careful of how we proceed here. So turrets are on. We have it grouped too, so that's good. So we'll just toggle this on off. And is it on weapons? Yeah, it's on weapons. Max 600. Yep, we're good here. Okay, so let's hope we do not get shot down by any of the ships there. Because there's a business shipment. I think the private sale's gone. Yep, private sale's gone. So we can see what's there now. Another option here that we can think of is kind of travel to those points there. You know, Mayday locations, 14 away, 16 away. You could utilize whatever we find there as our starting point of a new ship, but probably not. More or less, we're going to buy a ship as we were intending to do initially. And we'll start over from there. The thing that goes to buy the ship and then fly over to our shipyard, our asteroid station. Not finished. I haven't touched it in a while. I don't know if I'm gonna completely finish it right away, but we could add it as part of the series and fix up the station that way. It's not a big deal. All right, so we may want to avoid that ship a little bit if we can. I hope it doesn't just pop up and try to shoot us as we're traveling forward. I do not want to be bothered by it. Can we stop in time so we don't get out of the bubble and get shot at? Yeah, we're okay. All right, here's the business shipment, which we could crash into for fun. Like that. Okay, so this is what the ship is. So what I'm flying right here is the front extension of the business shipment. So that's interesting. It is the exact same ship. So yeah, I wasn't expecting that, but that works. All right, so I think we could actually park this thing right over here, right? And I love how I can be so rough with this thing right at this moment. We are a little off. Doesn't look like I could park it this way. Might be able to park it like this or even this way, I think. The weird spot, but yeah, we can park it this way. That works. And we're locked in. But there was no point in locking because we have nothing in our ship anyway, so nothing here we can sell, but easy access to come outside. But yeah, again, this is that ship. So if we popped out like this and it follows us, maybe we could grind them down and get what's in here. Not even sure what's in here. It's a bit of a large cargo container, so could be useful. But anyways, we came here to check out what's in this station. Where is the front door? Oh, right here. There you go. I mean, we've been here before. There's nothing new. Here's our contracts. Here's the store. So here we go. All right. So everything seems to be close to the amounts that I have. So the ambassador right here, which looks to be, it has a jump drive, so that works out. I can't afford it just yet. A little short. So we might have to aim to get this ship. Load up with weapons. And things like that as well. What else is there that we could potentially use? We're short 2 mil on this ship here. I don't know if I want this one because it's more of a cargo freighter. As you see there in the front, it's like 3 cargo containers right there. Medium size, short range freighter, 3 large cargo containers, 2 basic refineries. I mean, workable. Survival kit, Gatlins, and more mount points. I need this ship, the Blue Ambassador. That looks like it's running on hydrogen as well. Yeah. We're short, 27-ish mil. So we need to start selling ourselves a little bit more here. It's not like I can find a corner in space to do that. But anyways, iron ingots, we could sell thruster components. I mean, it's only that's not gonna help us too much. We're gonna have to wait for stuff that's on the other side of it. I mean, we could do things like repair contracts to make a good chunk of money, and we could do that with our other ship. So, doubt I want to do. Yeah, doubt kind of want to do that. I don't mind selling like things in terms of like gold and everything like that first to make as much money as possible. And we've been okay with that because the station that we're sitting in allows for, yeah, the station that we sit in kind of allows for that too. All right. So where was the station that we were just in? Where's our base? Oh, right there. Okay, so we can head back, or the row beacon there also sells ships. 19 away. Are we able to have a deeper discount than with these people here? No, not really. So it's more about making the 27 mil. We can buy this Blue Ambassador. I think that is what we're gonna have to do here. This ship is just gonna sit here, so it's not gonna be useful. I can't take it. Fine with me. We're gonna head back. So we know our go. I think we had a go of 140, but now it's 157. I mean, yeah, 157 mil. So that's just unfortunate. But how can we make 27 close to 30 mil quickly? That's basically the goal here. All right, we made it back to the station. Looks like our timing here is good, so we can get this thing locked back in place. Grab what's in our armory. Oop, nope, that didn't reset. Interesting. All right, let's check the acquisitions now. I mean, minimal stuff. We have that. Do we have enough silver? I mean, we get it from thruster components, construction components, canvas, whatever. I guess we can make 40 if we need to. Nickel, only 4K. Cobalt. Wow. That is a little bit on the ridiculous side of acquisitions, but this will give us a good chunk of money. And it looks like we don't have 376 ingots of silvers and 40 canvas. So that's actually interesting. So let's see here. We need to produce 40 canvas just for quick funds. Silver, interesting enough, we don't have much of. Yeah. You know why? Because we were producing a chunk of thruster components at one point. And it looks like we have some here. So we might have to dismantle some things. No, so we might have to disassemble some things for The silver. How much silver is in here? And do I want to do that? There's no silver in here. Okay, never mind. Silver is in like medical components and reactor components. So we could get it off of that. I don't think we're rebuilding much reactors anyways. For the most part, we're doing small ones, and we can't even find uranium anyways. So we could disassemble that, no problem. So 100 would give us like 200 back. So we have like 1,000 of it. So we should be able to fulfill that and get our funds there. And we're still missing chunks. So still lots more to come. So we may have to sit around and do things off camera. Not sit around, but do things off camera to start selling everything that we can. Otherwise, I don't know how else we're going to make a lot of money here quickly. Is it worth going to do some contracts just to make the extra funds to buy a new ship? Probably. More or less, I guess. But we could just take the ship for now and grind down what we can with the ship first. That's underneath us, and then we can go from there. But we gotta be careful how we grind this down because we still have some batteries that needs to be drained. But over here should be fine. And all right, so we got rid of what we can so far from that ship. Let's see what our score is. Not too bad. More things that we kind of needed, kind of don't. It really depends how we're looking at it. But yeah, if we could just sell it all, then that would be great. Then we can make our funds quicker. But yeah, I realized, yeah, there was a merge block back here because that's where we used to store loose batteries like these. But right now we're charging the station's batteries. That's in here because those are like completely drained out from when we were charging the other ships. So power is still an issue, but not a significant one. But yeah, we just need to make money faster. So I'm hoping to make enough so we can make our purchase sooner than later. I don't want to spend too much time with just kind of roaming about and making funds. So I know it doesn't help by me buying stuff, but we're gonna have to do that a little bit here and there, especially the hydrogen. So the hydrogen, we're gonna lose a mil just by doing this, which is fine because usually we get a mil or so from acquisitions. Computers, nice. Ooh, throw some components for 2 mil. See, that's what we just need. We just need to sit here a little bit, focus on the acquisitions as much as possible so we can make the money in that way. So we basically only gain about a mil now because we just spent a mil on hydrogen, but that's more important anyway. So 133. We are slowly but surely getting there. Another option is to come here and start selling everything, which I don't know if it's even worth doing that. Like, well, it's going to be hard to kind of figure out where everything is too. Like, is it worth doing this? Because if we're selling all the solar cells, you know, it's basically this time this, and see how much that's going to cost. Or the silver here. Yeah, selling 300 silver would get us 738,900. So, what was the acquisition? It was like, it was close to 200, but we made like 900 out of it. So we're off 200. That's not fun. But I mean, it's still another way of selling it. So that's a possibility. So like say radio components, they want 302 of them. We have, I guess we have that much too. We have 500. So yikes. That's a lot. That's a lot of parts there. But that's us 200. I mean, is it worth doing that? Probably not. But in terms of in conjunction of selling things quickly, basically like having a fire sale instead of like waiting for acquisitions, we could potentially go that route if we really, really wanted to. So like, I don't mind selling a whole bunch of antenna parts here because, or radio components, because yeah, we could dwindle it down. It's more like steel plates anyways, or iron. It's more iron anyways, so it's not that bad. So grab all that, sell it 203. That's fine. Reactor components. Ooh. The 109. That's close to a mil. I guess we could start selling this, but acquisitions, of course, would net us a lot more, obviously. But we could do this. It's not the best move, but they're only asking for a little bit of stuff anyways. That's why it kind of works out okay. Oh yeah, that's it. It's not much you could really sell here. I mean, gold wise, 32 pieces for that much. I guess this could be worth it. Yeah, it's again quick money in conjunction of the acquisition. So we might as well do that. Where's our silver? I wish we would just sell steel plates. That would have been nice. We may or may not have silver at this moment, so that's not good. But doing that gave us about another mill or two. So that is kind of worth doing. All right, we got a mining carriage on our way, so that is not looking good. It's definitely going to start shooting us a little bit too. But before I move too far... Oop. Wait, what happened to all these points? They disappear after a while, don't they? We're going to turn all our turrets on. Be ready to shoot that down. It's pretty close. And shoot down the weapons. There we go. That's our first attack. UDMN. We still have rep with them? I thought we were completely gone. Yeah, we're complete goners with them. Probably propose peace and everything like that. Alright, is the weapons done already? That's surprising. Unless it's the other side. Ooh. This is, yes. Yes, very worth getting this. Hey. Chill out, chill out. Don't do that to me. Alright, here we go. Hack this. Hack this. And this should be ours. That's what happens when you get too close. There's an assailant right over there, but it's leaving. That's fine with me. You don't need to get too close to me. Alright, we can fly this thing back. I forget, this thing has that big old thruster in terms of forward thruster, so it gets a little scary riding this thing. Or driving this thing. We should connect it to a connecting point. Ooh, this is a nice spot right here. Be like right there. Is this that a good spot? Yeah, that could work. So basically merge and connection right over here. We'll throw a connector there and a merge block right over here. Although honestly doesn't necessarily need a merge block because, once again, we are totally unfriendly with these guys anyway. So it doesn't matter in terms of the reputation with these guys, at least. So there's that. But in the name of the game, might as well do it. Okay, there we go. Where did assailant go? We never captured an assailant, but it would be interesting to do that once. At least once, if we can. So capturing this is perfect because it does give us more mats is one thing. And we're in. Yeah. So yeah, capturing this is helpful because it does give us more mats, gives us more of these thruster components that we can utilize or disassemble for, I think, gold and everything like that. Platinum and gold, so that's worth it. So yeah. And usually we can also grab what's in the large cargo container, so that's also another helpful thing. So here's a bunch of iron here that we connect into this by locking this. I always forget I have build and repair, build vision on. Oop. Here we go. Now we can take that, lock it in. That'll move out the iron that was in there. Cobalt, gold, silicon in here, silicon. And let's see what's in this one. There's usually like turret ammo, more gold, more cobalt. Yeah, they're usually turret ammo, a little bit of uranium, which I like to have. Nope, platinum this time. More gold than anything else here, so that's helpful. Because you needed that for the superconductors for jump drives and whatnot. But yeah. Another good useful thing about this, we could drain batteries because we definitely need more power. So this ship is very similar to the freighter that we were looking at the store. Similar, not exact. That's why I didn't want to purchase that one, because we could always find these fairly easily by just sitting here and just spending time at the base. And we get lots of parts here too, so that's a good thing. So ion thrusters right here, a whole bunch of ion thrusters. We'll probably just strip that from this cargo container or from the ship here. All right, so our refinery is going to work. Unfortunately, no uranium, but more cobalt and everything like that. Got some magnesium too, so that's good. Still a bunch of ores to take care of. Did we have something messed up here? Why they're not moving out there? Oh, there's just no room, I guess. But tons of gold, platinum, cobalt. Very useful. How much cobalt do we have? 29k worth plus. Wow. We're actually doing decent. Yeah. All right, so we have an artillery there, so we might as well fill up on artillery shells if we can. Once again, we're really spending time on the base here. Again, it's just more to make some money, to have a nice reset once we get the new ship. So more micromanagement of things for now. We will get ourselves back into a ship, so we're not shipless. Well, in terms of a large ship, at least. We have nice little smaller ships, starting our shipyard collection already. In an essence, no artillery shells, so that's gonna have to wait. No big deal. Do not want to get the bot. I know there's a lot of money involved in here, but I really don't want to get it. Ooh, 132 magnesium for 4 mil. Don't know if we have that much, but that's 4 mil. Oh, we do. Nice. That's 132 versus me selling it off of here. It's actually similar pricing, but they asked for a lot more. Acquisition was a little bit more than actually selling it, but not by too much. Looks like we still could sell a bunch of radio components. More reactor components. Not much magnesium. All right, I think that should be it. Well, there's gold. But they're only asking for 35. Pieces. And then 26 piece is half a mil. That's not terrible. But anyways. That's better than doing a repair mission. We're almost there, actually. 15 mil left to go. So that's good. Alright. I gotta figure out what's going on with these things here. Are we duping some? Alright, some of them might be dupes, that's why. Yeah, I think that may be the case. Let's see. Station over there, we know that. We know about that. SDMN. That's probably a moon-based station. Since it's in that direction, I would assume that's the case. So nothing really close by. Okay, we have another mining transport ship coming our way. So we're just getting bombarded now. Transport ship. It's the same as this. The turrets are usually back here. One up here, one on the bottom. So it's nothing too crazy. That thing is not necessarily aiming for us, but we should be alright. Yep. And in terms of our little transport ship, the flaw of this is having the batteries here. We just drained all our batteries from the ship, didn't we? We did, because we have the batteries on recharge from the base. Not good. Well, let's get them back to auto. And we could recharge this one if we wanted to. We're just going back and forth with our recharge for no apparent reason. This one's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And these are discharging, correct? Yes. So we should be getting the power there. All right, so I'm just kind of waiting for that to hit us. Which this arm here is going to take care of that. Oh, it's kind of going in this direction. So I hope it doesn't loop around and shoot us. Not like another one that went around the bubble, which was a pain in the butt. Oh, here comes the battle. Yeah, it's stuck around, so that's not good. Definitely not good. That is exactly what I was afraid of. So I'm wasting ammo, it's wasting ammo. But then here's the problem, as you see it's sneaking by towards the right. We're still shooting the bubble for now, but our ship's gonna get shot a little bit, which is not gonna be fun. As you see here. Protected a little bit. Hopefully that helps. Is that helping it anyway? It's one of these things. I don't like this ship. Ooh. That Gatlin's like looking right at us. I need to get around it. Take it out. There we go. Hear that one. Think we're good. Yikes. All right, here's the door. And of course, we're in the bubble. Great. Great. This one always does that, which is so annoying. And what I don't like about it, it sometimes pops up and hits our ship. Or station. Come on, just get out of the bubble. You do not need to be doing this. Different faction, same scenario, where try to loop around the bubble and attack us instead. Oof, we lost. We should park our ships somewhere else instead next time. Oop, you're out of the bubble. Make Brett inside here. And then remote controls right down here, which is a nice nifty spot for it. There. That's taken over. Let's grab this thing here. Okay. Oop. Is there a hole? I think there was a hole there. Okay, where are we? We are somewhat turned around. Ooh, this thing flies pretty quickly. Okay, we can stick this thing to the rear of the everything else if we really wanted to. Kind of like attach it to the rear of the other transport or carrier. Right here. I don't think there's a spot for that there, so let's not do that. We can put it. Oh, we are actually upside down. Actually, we're this way. Yeah, this is how we should be. Okay, that's fine. I don't like flying this thing. It's a little bit hard to maneuver, but okay. Okay, so I think we're good on getting more power. So that's great. Let's see here. These are not fully charged anymore, so let's try to get charged up completely on here. This is getting charged up here. This one needs to get its batteries charged up. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of these batteries needs to be charged. Right? Yes. Okay. That should do it. That should take from this ship's batteries. Yeah, we're just likely more or less going to be stuck here for a little bit longer. And we're going to go forward that plan. We're going to buy that freighter. And then we're going to get into... Yeah. We're going to get that freighter. Start from there. But we're going to head back to our shipyard. Okay, let's see. Can we still make more money here? Again, with bottles. Ooh, 7 mil for platinum. 60 forward. Do we have that much? I don't know. Gravity components, 11 mil. Ooh, even better. And some more for silver. Okay, we might actually make enough here if we can return all these acquisitions. All right, we don't have enough of that. Gravity components, we don't have enough. Shoot, I thought we did. We're gonna have to check that in a sec. Platinum though, 64 platinum. I think we have. Wait, did I say 64? Yeah, 64 platinum for 7.4 mil. We are good with that. So the gravity component will bring us to where we need to be. Same with the silver. Is there anything we strictly just sell here to make that money? Silver wise, probably. So here's a good example too. Silver, 243 pieces for 1852. It's about 450,000. But with this one, about the same amount, but you get 648. So per piece was 1852. Per piece here would be 2,482 rounding up. So a bit of a difference there. Close to 600 a piece. So that's nuts. Alright, too bad these ships didn't come with gravity components, so that's unfortunate. We could build some maybe? How many do we even have? Gravity. We don't have any gravity components. Did we just dismantle them all before? We may have. Yeah, we don't have any at all, so that's fine. I mean, that'll bring us to where we need to be, but silver could also bring us close. 31. Is that asking for too much? It requires gold, silver, ingot, which I think we're okay. So if we could get 31 of these things, we are good to buy our ship. How many did we just make here, though? We just need 10 more. Ooh, we are good to go. That was a very worthwhile acquisition. And of course, we could pop up to the station. And then they don't sell it anymore too. So there's also a chance of that. Here we go. 11, close to 12 mil. We've hit our goal. We got 160. A little bit more than we were looking to gather. So almost 2 hour session here of doing this to make 37 mil that we wanted to get a new ship. Okay, so now the question is, how do we want to get there? Either we take a ship and fly there, or we go with just the suit and free float there ourselves. I don't even mind doing a free float over there. It's the same. It's relatively the same thing. So let's just do that. 8 mil. Oh, 8 mil. 8 kilometers away is a bit far, but let's just do it to be on the more ridiculous side of things. I was gonna grab another oxygen bottle just in case. All right, here we go. So we're gonna head over to the DVCS beacon once again. Dampener off. Have a nice little free floating session. All right, so our free floating session almost landed us on the moon. Luckily, I caught it. Luckily, we were able to fly away from there as soon as possible. And of course, we are here. We're back at the station. Here we go. Let's hope that they still have the ship that we want. If not, we're gonna have to sit tight and wait for a refresh, which is not gonna be ideal. All right, what's here now? It's gone, isn't it? Yep, it is gone. Shoot. Looks like we have to sit around, sit tight for a refresh. So yeah, I guess I was like really hoping to purchase, but I guess not. This is the one that's similar to the cargo thing, so don't want this one. So unfortunately, we can't get it today, but hopefully we can get it relatively soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We're gonna restart, get fresh, get our revenge. So if you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe down below. Don't forget to drop a comment, even to just say hi. And of course, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.